I just proved my talent so good to you. Alrighty, so now I'm going to talk to you guys about my campaign topics. I've obviously proved to you that I have more talent than any other presidential candidate, but I know what you're thinking, Miranda, you need to talk about all the serious topics that all the presidents talk about. Well, don't worry, I got you, girl, because I'm about to cover all the serious campaign topics everyone needs to know, and they are equality, family values, economy, and haterism. Those are the topics we need to discuss this evening. Now, I don't want to waste your time. We're going to jump right into it. We're going to start with, of course, equality. Now, this is a very serious issue in America, and I think it's very important that we discuss it. And the first thing I'm going to do as president is make sure that no law can tell you who you can and can't love and who you can and can't marry. I should be able to marry any gay man of my choosing. Now, speaking of marriage, I think it's important that we talk about this because every single president has a first lady. So of course I need a first husband, and as you guys know, I have lots of bays to choose from. Where my bays at? I should look for in a first husband to be the first husband of the presidency. So, here's the thing. We're going to talk about the 3 qualities you should look for in a man. I would call the 3 things you need to look for in a first husband, but the peasants, you guys would call it a boyfriend. And here are the things you should look for. Attractiveness, famousness, and richness. These are the only 3 things that matter when you're looking for a boyfriend or a first husband. Now I'm going to show you an example of someone who has all 3 of these qualities. That is my baby Joy Persephone Sonic. Now I called Joey and I said to him, Joey, my love, my heart, will you please come marry me before I become the president so you can be the first husband of America? And he never called me back. So that just means I'm going to have to find someone here to marry. Hold on. I see a lot of girls raising their hands. I'm not a Lebanese. All right, let's see. Yeah, everyone's pointing to you in the middle. I need 2 more. There's a boy up at the top with a flashlight on him. I need 1 more. This is the hardest decision of my life. This boy has a shirt on that says gay. Come on. Oh wow, we got more than I planned before. This is great. I only chose 3 and I get 4 from the price of 3. No, stay up. It's fine, babe. Stay up. It's good. Here, step right over here. Scoochie poochie over here a little bit, sir. There you go. Hi, what's your name?
I'm Alec.
Alec. Oh, hi, Alec. Oh, I love your glasses. What's your name?
Andres.
Andres. Ooh, some spiciness. Andres. Yo quiero Taco Bell. You even brought your merch. Look, he's such a good babe. He's showing you guys what you all have to buy after the show, right? Well, he's already promoting for me. He knows his place. What's your name?
I'm Sam.
Sam. Oh, you could be my Uncle Sam any day. What's your name, babe?
I'm Rich.
Rich? Your name is Rich?
No.
You're Ben, but you are rich. Oh, Ben, like the Benjamins. Hey, Ben. Okay, good. Okay, Ben. We've got a little personality over here. Alright, so what's gonna happen? I can only pick one man to be my first husband. But I have all these attractive men. How I'm going to decide is I'm going to woo them all with my charm, my talents, and whoever I have the most chemistry with on stage is the person that will become my bae. Now you guys, all you have to do is stand right where you are. I will come to you. Just look attractive like you already do. Ready? Hit it! As long as you... chemistry on stage. Can you believe it? Now, obviously, all these baes are super attractive, and they can all be my baes forever, but I feel like it's pretty obvious who the winner tonight is of the chemistry. But you all did such a good job. You will all be my baes forever. Thank you for coming onto this stage. Oh, sure, he wants to take a selfie. Oh, get that promo in there. Good one. All right. Oh, look, now they all want selfies on this. Flipping around the right way. Don't worry, I don't have a show to do. It's fine. Thank you. All right, thanks, boys. Thanks for coming. Thank you. Stay right here, Ben. You're not going anywhere. You're not going. Don't shoot down. Don't shoot down. Are you kidding me? Trying to run away from this? Have a seat, Ben. Can you reach this stool? Let's see. We got a jokester on our hands. Okay, Ben. Here you go. All right, Ben. So, oh, you got another one. Rachel just flying out with the microphones. By the way, you're fired. Testing? Oh, it works. Yeah. So, Ben, I thought since you're going to become the first husband of the United States of America, we should go on a date first before we get married. Will you go on a date with me?
I have this thing and it's...
Microphone, honey, microphone.
It's crazy and it's like all the way a block away. Yeah.
You know, most people just say yes. So that works too. I'm going to think your yes, you're going to go on a date with me? Okay, good. All right, so before we go on a date, I have to... Oh, I'm still wearing a horse. How embarrassing. So let me just slip this on. Just make it fun. I'm stuck on my crock. All right, Ben. So we're going to go on a date. Now, the first thing you need to learn about going on a date is that you have to pick a good location, all right? So there's lots of options. We could go to Taco Bell, we can go to my mom's house, Grandma Daddy's saddle, lots of things. But today we're gonna go to the movie theaters, okay? Oh, look, we're here, how romantic, we did it, perfect. All right, so we're at the movie theater. Something you guys need to know about the movie theaters is they're really, really expensive. Do you understand me? So I'm sick of this, and as the president, I need to take understanding that we are trillions of dollars in debt, and I have to teach my American citizens how to save a penny. So how I'm going to do that is we're going to teach everyone together how to cheat the system and steal things, and that's how we're going to make the money back. So first things first, I'm going to teach you guys how to sneak in your own snacks to the movie theater. Have any of you ever done this before? Sneaky snake. All right, so first thing we're going to do is you have to pick out a snack. So right now I really enjoy Cheetos, not the Legends. And you simply hide the snack in your clothes, for example. So now the snack is in and helps my girl and sugar for the date. So now while we're on the date, watch this. Oh man, I'm so hungry. Wait a second, don't get up. Want a Cheeto? I know you want a Cheeto. Come on, you guys think you should get a Cheeto? There you go, I got one! You were in there for a long time! Get lost! It's alright, man, it's alright. So, after you shared a nice, delicious snack, then your date can decide if you guys have had really good chemistry, if he wants to give you a little kiss around. That was strange and also really inappropriate. You look like you're 10 years old. Oh my goodness, 9, oh great. And this is very illegal, so I'm going to have to ask you to leave the stage, but give him a round of applause. He did a great job. Thank you. Yes, okay. Oh, that was a date like I've never had before. Right, I'm still hungry. What? You want a Cheeto? Go into this one right now, so I'm going to discuss it with you right now. We are going to cover lots of different things. The 3 things we're covering are healthcare, education, and porn. So these are the things that we need to talk about in family values. I'm not going to waste your time. Let's go right down the line. Healthcare. Healthcare in America is a freaking mess right now. They tried to fix that Obamacare, like that worked. So now I have to fix it on my own. I'm going to use something called Miranda care, all right? Care, you might ask. Well, let me teach you. The first step to a Miranda care is, of course, I'm going to get rid of all of the doctors in America. That is my first step because they have cold hands and they give you shots. And I don't like shots, so no shots and no more doctors, all right? Now, I know what you're thinking. Oh, Miranda, what the even heck are we supposed to do if we eat zinc? Well, you are going to become your own doctors. I know this is possible because I play doctor all the time at home with my uncle, and it works like a charm. How you do that is you just make your own medicines at home. So for example, a spoonful of maple syrup or a spoonful of Jello looks just like medicine, or you can use Tic Tacs, they look just like pills. But do not get the spicy kind, they're just spicy. Okay. Now, if you ever actually get really super sick, you can always just go to the hospital. So that's the perfect Miranda care system. Next thing we need to discuss, education. Education is horrible in America, and I will tell you why. You guys are learning the wrong things in school. That's what the problem is. Right now in school, you're learning things like math, science, reading, other boring things. These will not help you. What you should be learning in school is singing, dancing, modeling, magician, pressing, writing, etc. Those are the things you should be learning. intimidated. You might think, what the heck, how could even one person know all those things? I'm going to prove it to you right now that you can learn all these things. I learned all these things in homeschool, and I turned out great. And also, you can learn them too when I become the president. I'm about to sing a song, and in one song, I will cover every single one of the things on that list, every single one, except for etc. I don't know what that means, but the other ones I'm going to do in one song. So without further ado, here is a list of the things you will be learning in the education system when I become the president. Hit it! The next thing we need to talk about is, of course, porn. Let's get it up on the screen, please, miss. Please, thank you. Rachel is so fired after today. I'm not even kidding you. Porn is the next thing we need to discuss about. Now, there is porn all over America these days. I am sick of it. And my first order as president will be to get rid of all the porn in the world. And how I'm going to do that is I'm going to make my Mirandas anti-porn soldiers of America. Now, in order for you guys to become anti-porn soldiers, I need to teach you all about the different types of porn and how to get rid of them. So that's what I'm about to do right now. For the first type of porn, I will need 2 volunteers. Yes, this one right here. You have a purse? Yeah, you're just like me and you have a purse. Yeah. Yes, and you, come on up. Let me get my pointer for you. Here we go. Come on over right here, please. You have blood on your face. Oh, it's lipstick, sorry. That's from okay. Yeah, I got it. Okay, so what's your name? Megan. Megan here is wearing a nice button-up shirt all the way to the tippity top. Some nice long sleeves. She's wearing pants that go all the way to the floor. Very conservative, very nice. This is a perfect example of not porn, okay? This is porn. Her pants are so tight I can see all the creases and crevices. All it will take is one gust of wind. We'll see all the holes in her entire chesticle crack. This is a perfect example of a porn outfit. What is your name? Exactly. So we have porn, not porn. Porn, not porn. Do not fret, all right? I'm going to help you get rid of this type of porn. It's very easy. You can do one of 2 things, my anti-porn soldiers. One, you can dress like us and bring a spare outfit everywhere you go to dress them. But clearly you forgot your outfit today. That's all right, because there's an option number 2. As anti-porn soldiers of America, you will all carry with you everywhere you go an anti-porn unicorn horn. All right? So here it is. Now I simply put this on. Now I have become the anti-porn unicorn. Now whenever you guys see porn around in the streets, you can just be like, stop it! Hit them right in the porn holes and in the porn areas to let them know that they're being porn, and that's how you get rid of it. Give them a round of applause, everybody, come on. Thank you. All right, unfortunately, that's not the only type of porn we have in our lives these days. There's another type of porn I need to teach you how to get rid of, and that is porn-style music. Thanks a lot, Miley Cyrus, for that one. Now, there is a way you can get rid of the porn-style music. Number 1, don't say the porn words in the porn songs, which I will demonstrate for you how to do that. And number 2, don't do the porn-style dancing which is twerking, do my style of twerking, which I will demonstrate for you in a minute. Because I'm about to do a medley of the most porn songs you ever even heard in your whole life. But I'm going to teach you how to do them not porn style. So when you guys are out in the club, you'll know how to perform these songs appropriately. Ready? Hit it. My neck, my back, like my Tukey and my crack. My neck, my back, like my Tukey and my crack. Talk sketchy to me. Talk sketchy to me. Everyone's always saying, oh, but what about the value of the dollar? Well, that's easy. It's 100 pennies. Fixed it. Next question. We have Miranda on. Haterism. Oh, haters. Listen, the haterism attacks in America are so intense. We're having so many haters these days. And as the president, the first thing I'm going to do is get rid of all of the haters in America. To get rid of the haters earlier this year. I wrote a song for the haters. And I put it on my YouTube channel to get rid of the haters. If you know it, sing along. Hit it! Alright, here we go, guys. I'm sick of being bullied around. Hey guys, it's me, Miranda, the famous Miranda sings. I brought some hate mail with me to show you guys tonight so you guys can see the seriousness of the situation of the haters in America. Now, how this is going to work is I'm going to show you some of the best YouTube videos I ever even did, and then I will read you hate mail I got after I posted those videos. So the first little cluster of videos I'd like to share with you is some of my favoriteest music videos I ever even did. And one of them, of course, is an oldie but a goodie. It stars me on the beach, and the song is called Statues.
Learn the money, just pay. If you a G, you a G. My name is Miranda, you can call me Miranda. I'm on the home. I love to dance, and I'm home.
was gonna go down the drain. You can find when it's over. If the heart was worth the pain, don't you always know that's friends? Don't tell you what they say.
Do you want to build a snowman? I think some company is overdue. I started talking to the pictures on the walls, hanging there too.
Hey, where my babies at? Where my babies at? I got so many babies at. I'll teach you how to get one too. Gyms. You know, white are getting me. White. So, sounds like chickens out here. Look at all those chickens. I'm going, white. Alright, so, I'm going to read you some hate mail that I got, but I have to warn you, haters say lots of bad words. I will not be saying the bad words. I will be bleeping them out. But I highly recommend you close your eyes while you're reading this, alright? Here we go. Hit it. www. Is this B word beeping for real? Next, to get the beep away from those kids. You look like some retarded rapist and you sing like beep. If I ever see this beep, 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 I'ma knock you out. Smash your face in that sand and stomp on your head till you shut the beep up for good. That was so bad I couldn't even listen to the whole thing. Sad face, my ear are burned. Right? Next one. The entire video, I was wondering how she was covering her monster-sized P word. Are you kidding me? Circumcised. No. Stop singing. Listen to yourself and compare it to real singers. You sound like you're pooing. Well, how would you know what I sound like when I'm doing that anyway? So gotcha. Wait, listen. That's not the only hate mail that I get. I have lots more. I get a lot, especially on the next type of video I want to share with you, which is a very hard type of video for me to watch because I've almost died doing these types of videos. This is some of my best and worst challenges. Hit it, Rachel! It's really fun to just come on yourself. Sometimes hairs get in it, so it's fun to find those and cookies with your hair in your Slurpees. So just take a spoon of it. Actually, I never had this one before, so I'm just pretty excited about it.
I'm not supposed to see you.
Just let it happen.
No.
I think it'll be better if I get closer. So, okay, first things first. Take a bite.
Get out of here.
So have cinnamon here, and you don't really see why this is going to be a challenge because I love cinnamon, so it'll probably be easier for me than most people. So you just take a spoon, like that. And I love cinnamon. I put it on my toast, I put it on my tea, everything. So it's going to be pretty easy for me. Cinnamon. Poof.
I almost died doing that one. Really awful. So if you can believe it, I got hate mail after that. Oh, let there be light. I got hate mail after that as well. Here it is. Thumbs up if you only clicked on this video because you thought she was going to chocolate. Next one. She's uglier than heel. You're right, Pop Daddy. That's wrong. Next one. A long one. First up, you can't sing, nor like a black woman. You don't have to be big to sing like a bigger black woman. You can't sing, so stop. And you're beep, because black women don't move their head. It's called having soul, which you will never have. This answer's from a serious woman. A serious and now angry black woman, unlike you. Reasons. Next one. Beep you, Miranda! Now I have a little tiny bit more of hate mail to share with you. This is is the last bit, and it's going to be after the type of video I get the most hate on of all. And I love teaching the world how to be better people, obviously. I do it every day. And so it's also the thing that I get the most hate on, and it is, of course, some of my favoriteest tutorials. Hit it! Make sure you get really close to your eyeball. So there's this blue. Blue is really great because it reminds me of icicles. So 8 and 9. Stop it! It's too much. I got it in my eye. Don't touch it. If the baby's getting really annoying, you can always just do that. Don't touch too tight. Sorry. Okay. Too close. There's Zoella. Did you guys like Zoella? Now, I did get hate mail after these videos too. It's probably Zoella's fault. Nice fault. Let's see it. What the beep you trying to do to people, Dread? You and some kind of beeping mad people home. Oh, Lord have mercy. Girl, hush your blasty mouth. Nah, Steve's on the squawk, 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 squawk. You a beep parrot, hush. The next one. Miranda, I'm little Russian boy, and I say, you are slut and ugly. Now I have one more hate mail to share with you, and it's a perfect example of a hater. Here it is. My dad came in and I switched to porn because it was easier to explain. Now what do I say to the haters? I say, haters, exactly, haters back off. And that's what I'm going to tell the American citizens to do. To all the haters and all the bullies in your life, say haters back off to the haters. Say it to your moms, your pets, your uncles, your carpets, anyone who's been bullying you in the last days. Say it to them, get rid of them. Now I've talked about all the serious issues in America. We talked about equality, healthcare, education, haters, etc. And I think I've obviously proved that I'm the perfect person to be the president. But there is one thing missing. I need to look more the part of the president. Oh my God. Rachel, if you please. Podium, I of course need some press to come on stage. Where the kangaroo onesie? I see you in the tutu. Come on up. Come on up in the tutu. Alrighty, so hello. I love you too. Nice to meet you. Thanks for coming, guys. What's your name? Ona. Ona. Hello. It's Ona from CNN News. Give it up for Ona. We have Rachel. What's your name? Rachel. Give it up for Rachel. What's your name? want?
Miranda is so beautiful.
Thank you. Next question.
If you had a slushy bath, how do you plan on reconciling the federal government's war on drugs with the state-level legalization efforts?
Cody 2012! Next question.
Miranda, how come you haven't shown us how you'll put magic into your presidency?
I can show you both. It's funny you should ask me that question because I was just about to show you how to put it in my presidency, not my pregnancy. I'm going to show you right now, but before I do, I must adjourn this press conference. Give my press a round of applause, please. Thank you. Good job, great. Okay. So yes, I'm about to show you guys how I'm about to put magic into my presidency. What I'm going to do is I'm going to have Rachel, or now someone else because I just fired her, I'm going to have to find someone. But I'm going to have someone, Rachel tonight, put a sword through my neck to prove that I am invincible and nothing you can do can hurt me. Every meeting I go to, every interview, everything as the president, she's going to stick a sword in my neck to prove to the haters and the bullies, you cannot hurt me. Go ahead, try and shoot me, see what happens. Don't do that, please. So this is going to go around my neck. Rachel's going to take this really sharp, scary sword, and she's going to stick it through my neck like this whilst I am singing, and it will not affect my vocal cords at all, and it will prove to the haters that I am invincible. So, Rachel, if you please, I'm going to sing the hardest type of singing that there is. I've not sung this type yet tonight. I'm going to sing an opera song from my favorite opera of all time, which is Phantom of the Opera. This song is called Think of Me. Hit it! Stick it on me whenever you want. Think of me fondly when we say goodbye. Remember me once in a while, please promise me you'll try. Think of me, please say you'll think of me. Whatever else you choose to think, there will never be a day when I won't think of Flowers sing, the fruits of summer wait. They have the seasons sound to wait. But please promise me that sometimes you will leave. Think of me. Thank you so much for coming. You guys are a great audience. I love you guys. Look for me on This is so unexpected. I do have an encore prepared for you guys tonight. Thank you so much for coming. If it weren't for you, I wouldn't be able to travel the world and write my own book